Okay, so this is another match. This was the last ESEA match between Nip Impact and LA Sus, Lasus, whatever the name that is. In this match, the girls actually won 13-8. They did a fairly good match in my opinion. There was some choke moment around here, I would say, if my match is correct. But they still handled the match, and basically all those choke moments were when this guy, which was the top fragger and the awper of the opponent's team, started to do something, I would say, out of the box, and some other slight mistakes from Nip Impact that made this guy have all the space and all the time in the world to do his gameplay and manage to get some rounds for his team. Anyways, let's see what they did. The opponent won the knife round, they picked a side. Well, in the pistol the girls went B, they did some B stack to CT, so I'm not watching it because sadly they didn't win the round. This is the anti-eco, so I'm not really spending much time in theater now. This is a round that I wanted to see. I will start with Mia because she has some very bad timing for her. The girls went A, she went under to window. In the beginning, Jennica was with her. They started eating many nades, as you can see here. Yeah, 85, 74, 71, and there's one even worse. And this is when sorry. This is when Jennica will fall back, Mia will keep on mid. I don't know if Mia was aware of this guy, I assume so. And I don't know if she saw this window guy that will show up right now. In here, I'm assuming she was. And this was a very bad timing because this guy, when he showed up at first, he didn't attack Mia. But he made some waiting, and when Mia smoked conn, when I saw this, I assumed she wanted to try isolate the guys who don't fight in a 2v1 in different positions because she would never win this. She was a quite clever move from Mia, but although the timing was really bad, like the animation when she was still picking the gun. While that, the girls started tweeting. Very good flash from the city, but still good kills in here. Flash, good trades. Qiyarah sadly, I believe it was Qiyarah sadly lost the fight against with the guy, the stairs guy. The city pushed the smoke, and that's something I believe the girls weren't much aware. This guy will try to do the same, but fairly good kill. And as you can see, it's a disadvantage for the fight. One guy is low. Jennica will try to do a flash that will be quite bad for Ramziin. As you can see, instant trade. 1v1 against the low HP guy. I assume she saw him in there. Or eventually pop up in the radar. And round win from Jennica. All good. I just wanted to talk a few things about this round quickly. Out in here, it's when the girls are on site. There's animation of them winning the round. Okay, so first of all, it's this. There's a smoke CT, but obviously it was the beginning of the match. They didn't knew this team, I assume. Obviously, if they're playing against an impact team, it's not usual someone pushing a smoke and all like that. But if there's, if you know there's one guy CT and you smoke CT, at least like all for like 1 second, 2 seconds to make sure the guy doesn't push CT. Obviously, you were entering the site, but as you can see, there's nobody actually watching CT, because as you can see, this guy, this player here, which was on Tetris, couldn't really watch CT. This was when Qiyarah, I believe it was Qiyarah, was watching the CT but died to the stairs guy, because initially Qiyarah was watching the stairs guy, so a little confusion in there. And this guy killed one, could have killed one. Sorry. could have killed the other, but had to be drawn there. And something that I liked, it was Jennika's decision here. As you see, obviously she knew that there was one guy CT or pushing towards the side, but she just protected herself, and she went to the 1v1 with the other guy. She didn't forgot about this player, which the other players did with the stairs guy. I believe it was Qiyarah, was looking stairs in the beginning and then watched CT and forgot the stairs guy that actually killed her. So Jennica in here got a fairly good decision because she trusted Ramziin in that 1v1 because obviously there was the gun advantage. And she just protected from that guy and keep holding stairs under the stairs. Yeah, she tagged. Although this flash, yeah, I like the idea, but with this positioning from Ramziin, I believe Ramziin was also a little undecided what to do, because as you see, she was always in this region here. She was always super exposed, and obviously Yannick had to try helping here. She could have done million flashes, but with this positioning from Ramziin, it was just unfortunate because obviously she has to turn around because of the flash. Anyways, it was a quite good trade and good from the girls. What happens here? Okay, Qiyarah. The orange one. Okay, I noticed something. Oh yeah, it was they decided to do a bit rush quite nicely. It's unfortunate because they will fail the smoke. Qiyarah will fail the smoke. They will awper. Although Jennica will do some quite good entry. Smoking at M4. People looking every spot, short, covered. Someone ups. And the guys will do a save. Okay, so about the rush itself, obviously it was unfortunate from the girls because she got heavily tagged. It's good that the cities didn't try it because... Okay, so in here, in my opinion, obviously I don't blame either Qiyarah neither Jennica because Jennica had a good spawn for the rush and she just kept the spawn. The smoke on CS2 is super weird. On go, you could hit here and it would extinguish all the molotov. On CS2, I have my doubts on it because I feel the smoke is really weird and you hit on the molotov and it takes a while to extinguish the molotov. It's weird. But I don't know, either Jennica goes slightly to the right or if just Qiyarah, I mean, walking forward and just hitting literally the ground instead of throwing ahead. I mean, it was a very unfortunate moment. There's not much to say about it. It was some quite good damage because there was no molotov extinguished there, but happened, no big deal. Very good kills in this round, it seems. What happens here? Yeah, in here, I would say Ramziin maybe she was slightly impatient, although obviously she didn't have the timing to understand if the guy was standing still or eventually moving. That's what I assumed. Because obviously, if you see, she had the time. Obviously, watching by the table on the match, obviously you want to kill it as quick as possible. Because in here you can clearly see, well, the guy was standing still for some seconds. If she opened and was a little more patient, she could have aimed better. Anyways, good kills here, people entering A again. Someone was with, they had info of the middle guy, the awper. and Qiyarah. Exactly, Qiyarah will get all 3, cleaning CT, nobody CT. Jennica farming utility here. Qiyarah here will get all the will get all the kills. All good. Eventually, I would say Jennica to stay slightly close here. Obviously, they could check Rams or something, but I'm not talking when she went to get utility up there. Not really judging that, but I feel Jennica was slightly too far from the other two players. So if those two players died, eventually they would look ramp, and it would be hard to fight like 1v2, 1v3 eventually. So eventually just like strafing or something once in a while, because happily Qiyarah got all with a quite good spray, but eventually they could have done something better. The cities, happily the girls played quite well there, just to make sure the girls stick together and all that. Okay, this was the worst possible round for the girls in my opinion, the worst round of the entire match from them. Not to giving the spoiler, but basically they got ecoed with some fairly bad decisions in my opinion, with all the respect. Okay, so first bad decision in my opinion is this one, because obviously you have the gun advantage, like massive gun advantage, but if you watch the radar, there's Jennica up there, Palace, so this fight here is absolutely not needed. Qiyarah didn't need it to die there. Jennica that is up there, she has the info obviously, she will get the guy, but before she dies, she will have 2 HP as you can see here through the demo, and obviously the guy knew she was low, so that's the trade. So 131, those cities have two enemies down, they had 1 player down, but they have two down, they have 2 AKs Palace if they want to get one there. They will get one, not the 2 AKs, but like in my opinion the round was just starting and there were so many bad decisions in this single round. Let me just alert once again for something here. Qiyarah. Okay, so in here, Jennica was still arriving, all good. Sorry, I don't know if Jennica said something like, okay, I'm with you, I'm Paulus, whatever, or let's fight this guy together, something. Sorry. But there are plenty of utility in there. If you have to throw all this utility, all those 7 7 sorry, my maths is bad. All the 7 heads in against a eco round, just do that. At least don't concede the cities such a good economy like you will do in this round. If you have to throw the utility to kill these guys, just do that, because it's obviously way better than give them 2 AKs and the money and whatever. Because as I saw, there's absolutely no reason for this fight here. Jennica was up there, you could just throw utility, bounce against the wall and molotov or EG. Yannick also had those 2 nades, she could do quite good damage in here. You heard it was a 5.7, so it's one of the best pistols. Even if it was a Glock, there's absolutely no reason to go for this fight. It's a 1v1 that will turn into a 1v1. It's a 2v1 that will turn into a 1v1 2 times. And this guy almost won the 2 1v1s. And then obviously this guy will trade. Eventually the guy said she's low, whatever. Bad timing from Jennica there. But clearing sandwich, nothing there. And then there's something that I got surprised. Obviously, I will not judge, not guessing there's one guy behind, but there was never someone looking or caring about this guy there. Obviously, if Jennica died Palace, if they have 2 AKs, obviously there will be someone there for sure. Like, even if it's to a post plant, to a retake for the cities. Like you just drop it to a case there. How you don't even guess there's someone palace. And then there's something else. Obviously, watching the demo is super easy, but there are 3 ramp, like 3 together. How nobody never looks behind. Like Ramziin is with the op, yeah, okay, but there's nobody ever looking behind. And as I said, Yannick and Qiyarah, but Yannick was the last, just tight Palos, so how nobody's looking Palos there. You can see from the arrows here. Like the guy that behind, obviously they would be ramp, whatever behind, and the guy Palace will show up and will kill this player here. So like this was, with all respect, but this was just a awful round. On each round you should suspect like 2-3 things, either some like Astralis totem, as people used to call it, some sort of play like if it was guns but they have pistols just to pretend they forced it or something. Or then something like radical, like what they did, the guys pushing palace, someone behind. You should always, on Eco, you should always be careful with your back. Obviously you didn't do this team yet, I'm assuming once again. But from the death on palace, I'm not even talking with a guy pushing from behind, but from the death palace, I really believe you should always watch behind once in a while. That was absolutely no attention with your back there. So this was a really bad round there. Anyways, this round will be a quite good answer to the round that you just lost. Very good kills, you will win the round quite good because the cities were starting to get some little economy, they have op, whatever. Ramziin will although die in the very beginning. The operating there will get the smoke, and Ramziin will have a quite bad timing with this guy, but the girl started to hit back. Once again I feel there was some smoke failed. This guy will push the smoke, but someone will get him actually. Quite good kills in there. And as you saw, this guy there, the awper will have such a good confidence, and that's why they will get some rounds. Although, as I said, quite good answer from the team. They will still get many guns there. Okay, so this was something that I'm not sure if the girls called out or not. Wait. No, my bad. It's in the following round. My bad. So in this round, what I noted was the post plant, some crossfires and whatever. Once again eating A, some insect, nice smokes, unfortunate death from Qiyarah up there. Okay, in here I was quite, when I was watching the match, I was quite confused with this because Mia will kinda try to get the guy, but I'm guessing it's that feeling that, okay, I killed the guy, but then nope, I didn't. I was a little confused up there. Although, okay, so in here I highly believe the Ramziin won the run because this guy will smoke Nayomy, and when I saw the match I thought Nayomy would wallbang or would shoot through the smoke. She will not do that, and I don't know if there was a call out or just the game sense from Ramziin that actually shoot. She will see the guy. I believe that one kill saved the round, to be honest. They know the last, they know the noise, they listen the noise, Ramziin. I believe that will be a save. But yes, as I said, I really like the crossfires because, yeah, not right now, but Jennica was watching Ramziin left side, and Ramziin and Nayomy was watching each each other's side, so fairly good crossfires there.
Terrorists win.
Okay, now it's yes, the round that I want us to talk. I don't know if Ramziin spotted that one guy. Ramziin and the other set went mid. Or we? No, I'm tripping. It's not this round again. Sorry, it's yes this round. Okay, yeah, Ramziin has the spawn. It's this one round. My bad. So basically, the awper will flash and will go under, and we'll get Jennica. And that's how I'm not sure if the girls were aware of that guy or not. Like as you see, there's this, there's a pixel that in the demo, obviously with the X-ray you can see the guy, but I'm not sure if Ramziin and the girls were aware of that guy or saw that guy or not. I mean, nice bug. And this is a quite good flash in here. I'm not sure if they spotted or not. They're still dominating mid. All good, but the Jennica will sadly eat an insane shot here. Just showing how amazing the hit was. Okay, from his POV obviously they saw the guy, but I'm not sure. Although like I cannot blame Jennica for this death there. It was a 6 shot. The guy has such a confidence there, went fallback, whatever. But okay, so the thing that I wanted to say about this round was once again, as I said, I don't know if the girls were aware of this guy or not, but if you do know, even if you don't know it's a awper or a rifle, whatever, you were dominating mid, all good, you were smoking, you were getting the space, but just crunch this guy. If you know there's one guy that she's in a very bad position, just crunch that guy. Like you had molotov, you could smoke conn entrance, you could smoke short, window is smoked, a little gap up there it seems. But Jennica up there, she could also just throw a flash or just throw molotov or EG, and someone could go under as at the same time then this player would go under from the other side and just crunch that one guy, because it's such a early run and we'll lose one player right now, and you will let the guy reposition it. Okay, in here you lost one. There's nobody even close to do a trade, and if that guy kept forward, he could eventually get someone top mid, which is Nayomy question mark. No, it's Qiyarah. Wait, no, it's Mia. My bad. So if this guy kept going forward, eventually he could have killed me. So that was absolutely no possible trade up there. And then there's one guy going short, and this guy here, he will have a, they will play fairly good. There's not much to say. There are two people ladder room. Someone will shoot the ladder room vents. Those two players will look up there, and this guy will kill one. As you saw, and there's Nayomy up there, but from his angle, there's no possible trade. She didn't want to push the molotov. So showing their POVs up there. So in my opinion, the player that should be always watching vents up there, I mean, you have utility, you could smoke one side, obviously, you could smoke, you could molotov, obviously watching the demo is super easy to spot that, but you could smoke the right side and stay watching or peeking ladder when you listen this noise, because Ramziin was in a quite good angle to kill that one guy, if you see. Like in here, she's going to turn. She's exposing herself fully. She would have a easy angle to kill that one guy. Nayomy in the other way, she is super high from that guy, so there's no way she would kill this guy. She's trying, but there's a molotov. So unfortunate death there. They will lose the round. Whatever. So this is when I believe the team will start to choke a little because of this guy there. the play was insane, and then some bad decisions, some minimal bad decisions in my opinion that, well, sometimes the details are punishing, and that happened in that one round. The girls are going B, Ramziin yet again going watching here. This was the one suspicious play that I felt from that one guy, because let's watch it again. Okay, I'm not, just to make sure, I'm not saying this guy is cheating or anything, but like, just... Okay, so the guy was window, I believe one or two times he went conn, he pushed under that one round, and in this specific round he's pushing mid. As you can see, there's absolutely no possible trade for this guy. There are absolutely zero flashes up there. This guy could be hitting at this point like 1 million flashes from nip impact, but there's nobody close to do that. You have two players going towards subs, you have someone palace, you have Nayomy and T-Flash, I believe, and then there's the Ramziin in the entrance up there, and this guy is pushing top mid, is going solo, no flash, no support, nothing. Is pre-aiming, like it could be someone up there, like Jennica will be in a few rounds, and this guy is going to aim literally on Ramziin, and then he's falling back. Nayomy could be pushing. Obviously, if it's a hop, you will never instantly push, because in normal circumstances you will have someone either mid or conn or short to get the hop back. Like when I saw this, I was completely confusing, because I do believe sometimes you have to play completely outside of the box, but this was absolutely not understandable for me, because like you have absolutely no info, you have absolutely no support, you have nothing, and you just go push with the awper, you aim where's the player and shoot, and you fall back easily. Like I was completely confused with that play, but all good, life goes on. Jennica and Mia once again under. Mia, I'm pretty sure Mia listened this guy there. The jump. She will get the molotov. He burned it through the smoke. Quite good stray from me up there. She's asking for a boost, getting boosted. She is killing this one guy. Okay, in here I believe I thought, okay, if she didn't pick this guy, but obviously I cannot blame for that. She tried to get the kill. If I'm got this kill, it would be a 3v1, it would be a save. All good. No, I cannot blame Mia for this. It's a 2v2. One is down. It's although something that I didn't understood was this Nayomy tap there. Because she wasn't aiming anybody, she's just single tap one person, and she actually threw a flash like few seconds before that, as you can spot here. She's dominating. She's gonna plant. She's flashing CT, so Qiyarah can watch it or can clear that. All good. But with this step up there, with this step, obviously, to make sure I know you are stashed, whatever, but she had absolutely no info and she just exposed herself. Obviously, she couldn't be super far. She could be under palace, but at this point, she would have this 1v1 with this guy. But she could be in the corner, she could be on site, and with this step, it was super clear her position. She just exposed herself, in my opinion. So, I'm not saying it was because of her that she lost, but I highly dislike this step, with all respect. And I believe the twins in this play they were not much well synchronized there. This Ichi, unfortunately, quite good positioning there. But as you see, in my opinion, there was some bad synchronization, whatever you say that. because the girls were never had a crossfire there, unlike Ramziin and Jennica in this play that there was Jennica flash. But in here there was never a possible trade for any of those. There was, I believe, maybe the twins with all the utility they had. I'm not sure how much utility. I believe she had none now. She threw a flash, she had a Ichi. Yeah, like at this point I would, obviously talking after the play it's easy, but at this point I would just do a crossfire. I would use some utility if needed, some flash to peek. They also had flashes, but I would throw a flash to do a peek or something. Eventually do a smoke so you can lurk through the smoke, not literally stay in the smoke, but lurk with the smoke. Well, there were a lot of things that you could do in here. I believe this wasn't the best decisions from the teams because basically you just let the cities do a 2v1, and obviously that's not ideal. It's ideal the opposite, you splitting them, you making them 2v1 you, but all good. Last round of this side for the girls. Yet again, the awper will be aggressive because, as you can see, it just won 2 rounds basically. That was that eco, but you won 2 rounds in a row. Ramziin will yet again go mid, also try to dominate, and bam! Unfortunate. In here she was caught with the nade, and I believe I didn't saw the op guy on conn. I said he was conn, but I didn't saw him shooting from conn. That's what I tried to mean minutes ago. So I feel like okay, they are not putting the awper is not conn, so I can try dominate conn and eventually try dominate mid after that, or to smoke conn slash molotov and dominate mid after that. And the guy was conn at that time, so very unfortunate for Ramziin. Qiyarah was off HP already, so they definitely have to rethink about the play. And he commit. Waiting for this was another. I mean, this guy was having a life game for sure. Just watch this skill. I mean, he saw Jennica indeed, but he is. He has a quick fire, although. I mean, once again, yes. After the round is over, after the play is done, it's easy to talk. But like you just had 2 people going one by one on a bit. There was absolutely no possible trades, and I believe this was the biggest choke moment. Obviously, AIM almost did a 360 no scope. There was a good kill from Nayomy, shutting that guy down. But as I was saying, I believe whenever Nip Impact had more togetherness, whenever they were together, trades and all that, they won the rounds. But when they want when they went a little solo plays, I believe they struggle heavily, and that's why they conceded many rounds. They got the info of the ticket guy. Very good kill. A trade up there. Some whiff up there. Nice trade from Nayomy. And then there's this nasty tap from Nayomy. Very good kill. Damn, all good. Good half. A little whiffy, especially this Hiko round. It should never happen, but well, it is what it is. On CT, I believe it was. I will just show because well they won, and there was some details that I wanted to talk about. Most likely with Jennica and Mia on B, and then Ramziin. Okay, so first of all, they will push me the bomb hit first, a little weird, but it is what it is. Nayomy a good kill. Jennica spotted Ups guy. Mia will get one and be traded. And this is where I believe that Jennica, without killing a single soul, she actually, I will not say win the round obviously, but she helped massively Nip Impact in here, because she was fighting this guy for like 2 seconds, I would say so, and then there's this guy. She's going to hide bench, and okay, she died right after. But as you can see, the girls were already 2 on site and 1 on market window, whatever you call that. So the girls were already ready to fight. And Ramziin, I mean, they are 2 quite low HP, Ramziin and I believe Nayomy. This position is super good from Ramziin because this guy will never show up. They will never pick together, because if this guy show up, the girls here will have a good angle to kill him or whatever. This was a nasty tap from Ramziin, and another tap. So that's why I said Mia obviously killed one. Jennica, without killing one, she gave much time for the Nip rotation up there. I will just show that quickly. I will just show. Guys, careful shot, whatever. She got a tap up there. So the guy is hiding. They're fighting for a couple seconds. And as you can see, like it's 1:27. The girls are already entering the site. One is quitting market and the others are. And as you can see, as I was saying, obviously there's this guy, but they are 2 up there. If this guy pushed with the other, pushed Ramziin into the other, they would have an easy angle to kill. So very good round from Nip Impact, and that's what I want us to refer when I said about the togetherness and the trades. This one was a very good round in my opinion. 8-5, 8-5. Alright, they're going mid. Oh, good flashes, yeah. Good flashes from Jennica, and I believe it will be either Mia or Ramziin with a good flash. I cannot see easily because there's the recording thing here, so I realized that Jennica did a flash assist, and I'm sure someone else also did. 9-5. They were looking quite good, although that's when the choke moment will happen. Not in this round, I believe, but after. I believe that's the 10-5 one, and I believe that's after that where the girls start to choke a little. It seems the guys are going B. Getting info off people short, they pause him. This Mia EG is quite good. It doesn't look like, oh, she got low, but this tag the guy was like 70 or something. This is like 3 damage. This is not massive. Here she was screaming, whatever. Quite good molotov. Okay, in here although it was quite dangerous because Ramziin was yet on short, but still. In here I think that he also played a little bit because he started running before hitting the smoke. Anyways, it is what it is. Quite good kills. Okay, so this is when the girl started to choke a little. Let's see what happened. I had some some note about the Nayomy and Jennica. Let's see what happened between them. Like in the yellow. Yeah, so that was a timing here for Nayomy. She getting the smoke, she panicking. And Jennica in here is getting the kills. I missed what I wanted to say, but okay, Jennica is staying firebox, all good, getting some kills up there. Saving Nayomy first. Although there was like you have people fighting ramp up there. I don't know if Nayomy said she was low or not. If she didn't said, it was some bad communication from Nayomy. Because at this point, if you are low, you have to call that out. And if someone calls that out, if she actually called that out, I believe it was some mistake from the A players. Because you have 1, 2, 3, 4 players on A. You have 3 that were fighting mid, ramp, my bad. Ramp, cave, I don't know what the call out you use, but 3 players fighting here. And you have 1 low HP fighting conn. They could eventually boost window, whatever. But if you have 1 player fighting here, you also need someone else to fight conn, to at least put some resistance on conn. I didn't understood the move from Nayomy up there. I don't know if she like panicked. She tapped the jumping key on mistake or something. Because in here she will be low, okay. But then she's okay, I believe she's like panicked because the guy, but as you see, this guy just killed 2. He killed Nayomy with a headshot and killed another. So this is free economy that you should never do, especially if you are on CT and if you are fighting the T side. Because at this point, this is a 2v2. If you see, this is not a bug, this is where the C4 is. I mean, it's weird, whatever. Eventually Mia could be close, but obviously I cannot blame Mia because, well, let's make sure this is not a fake. Let's make sure they don't plant. No. It would be good if Mia was close, but obviously we cannot really blame Mia for saving her bomb site. All good up there. It's just I feel that Nayomy and Jennica weren't a little well synchronized up there, because there was 1 low player which was Nayomy up there, and you have 3 on A. You don't need all 3 to look ramp. You can have 1, and I believe Jennica, since she was in the best position, the best angle in my opinion, I believe that Jennica could be the one watching conn with Nayomy. Nayomy could even be like in this corner here to be a little safe. And eventually, look, there's nobody window, then you do a haul-in since you are low HP and you look conn, while Jennica is looking also conn, making some crossfire. Because if the guy comes stairs, Jennica will be hard to kill that one guy, but Nayomy could be killing that guy because of the angle. So it's just playing safer and help each other, having good teamwork. Anyways, we'll win this round, but after will be tough. The money looked good. Mia has plenty of money, but it's one of those rounds that if you lose this round with like killing 1 or 2, it will be extremely bad. Another B hit from the guys. I don't know if they saw that. Some good kills from Nayomy. I forgot what I wanted to say. It's exactly this. This was the guy. I mean, I cannot also blame Ramziin for that. She was watching them. There was this test, and just like that one round where the NIP got ecoed, people completely forgot about the awper, because the guy will push conn and will kill one of the twins. People will be fighting me. Okay, so in my opinion, it's in here. Was displayed. It's Jennica. I don't know if Jennica cleared the top mid or not, but if not, obviously if you are here you can just look left. Obviously you couldn't see the bomb, but if you have this space, I believe you can control the space, you can dominate the space in this specific situation. Obviously if you push mid, you will leave them the space to go A or B. I mean A or B in this case. But you knew that the awper was towards A. Obviously, he could have killed one and fell back, or he could just dominate the space and the guy would pick the C4 and plant on A. But you cannot just forget this guy. I mean, eventually communication was a little all over the place. I don't know. I wasn't there. Eventually the communication was a little panicking, and people completely forgot this guy. Obviously, Qiyarah was eventually all careful the up or whatever, and she got sniped. But there was no utility. I mean, there was a flash. The guy killed Qiyarah blind, but I mean, yeah, I think the play wasn't the best. Obviously, once again, after this it's easy to talk, but just play together. I sometimes I feel the girls are not well synchronized. They are not playing together. And if you don't have the info of the bomb, you can just go together, because yes, okay, there was a flash, but the flash cannot trade. You cannot trade the guy with a flash. Just go together in this case, because they would not never be the two together. You didn't have the info of that one eventually. Well, in here, Jennica sadly will not win the round. Unfortunate close one. But yeah, just play together. There's no reason to play like that. Or you could just smoke molotov something and keep dominating the space. Well, happens. We have to give them the credits as well. 11-6, still some gap. Good firepower, although the utility wasn't great at all. Some early kill. Once again, this guy was having a life game, especially against Ramziin. Nayomy will almost kiss the guy and will kill the awper. Very well played. And this was actually what I mean, like, sorry. You had three people, or like 2 people on A and 1 jungle, but not in this specific moment. But you had this one player looking palace/ramp. You had this looking palace, directly palace, and you had these people looking conn. So there was some quite good crossfire in here, and this is exactly what I mean that the girls should do way more, because like 1-2 of those rounds would never be for the enemy, for the opponents, if the girls did a crossfire in sometimes. Also, you also are controlled short, so there's no way these guys will do some massive play up there, because you are controlling pretty much every side of the map. Obviously, you are not watching here or ramp, but you are watching ramp. You are not dominating ramp, but you are watching ramp. Nayomy sadly died short, although there's all the info in here, and this was, in my opinion, quite bad decisions. I will tell why. It will be Jennica opening here. As you can see, like, there was quite good angles. Eventually, that info searching that the city sometimes have doesn't give a benefit. Obviously, Jennica didn't add utility, but you could ask someone to give a utility. Mia been having plenty of utility all game. Mia could have thrown some smoke, or could have dropped the smoke or a molotov for Jennica, or even just flash for her to pick. I mean, this was an unfortunate kill, death for Jennica, but even if she killed one, there would be 2 guys quite quickly up there to trade if she wasn't fast enough. So at this point it's a 2v3, so sometimes you gotta think, okay, if I die, will it be good, will it be bad? If I kill, obviously it would be a 3v2, my bad. But if she died, it will be a 2v3, and you are on CT, you have a disadvantage. In the utility, you have disadvantage in the round itself. So sometimes searching for info or opening doesn't really give a benefit for the team. And then it was like this opening. Obviously, when she shoot, this guy is moving, so it's not super dangerous, but she's technically opening the angle on a 2v1, so there's absolutely no reason for that once again, because why would you open on a 2v1? You cannot kill the two at the same time unless if they are lined up, which it's clearly not a situation. So I highly disagree with this playing here as well. And once again, you should think, okay, if I die, will it be good or not? Because if this player die, will have Mia with 60 HP it seems, so she's not fully HP at all. And to fight 1v2 with 60 HP, like you are punishing Mia too much in this situation. And this is what happened. Like Mia had plenty of utility. She could have throw utility. She could have flash, smoke, EG, molotov, whatever, and go CT or go behind. Because these guys were, I mean, this is, I would say, quite impossible to realize in game, but those guys were not caring at all with the bomb. One time it was on the C4 on spawn. This time it was dropped conn. So imagine that me actually jumped out. She would have control of the C4. It means nothing because obviously you want to win the rounds. You don't want to like to exactly camp on the C4. You want to win the rounds no matter what you have to do. But I believe those decisions were a little punishing sometimes, and this is when the team was struggling a little. As you can see, they did like 2 rounds here, they did 2 rounds there. They will make another one, I believe, and after that you will close the game. Yeah, this was some weird round in my opinion for the T's as well, because obviously the girls will push mid. I mean, I'm sure this guy was listening to everything. I'm fine with the guys doing execution here, but like, you have plenty of time. How you do this molotov? Like, bro, they are pushing mid. You know that. Imagine if it's only 3, you would have just 2 on site. So why? If you are pushing it against Tico, you have all the time in the world. I was like, wow, the guys seem quite nervous. Nayomy still got one kill. Another kill from Jennica. 2 kills, Seiko. Quite decent eco. And yeah, after that, the girls will focus and they won the running here. What happened here? The utility wasn't great, so this round was quite good. The money was like 0-0. It's only 2 kids, but quite good. This is another crossfire that I like, the conn short / mid. Some good crossfire. I like when the players do, like, I mean, this isn't the great timing to show that. Just holding, all good, no exposure. Okay, so something that FlyQuest Red from NA used to do quite often is in the early round they have someone smoking conn, not conn but mid like this, and they either sit here. I'm not on bench. That's weird, my bad. But they do this smoke and they watch under. They stay still like with a awper holding under eventually to get a early kill, and then she fall back. And while that while that you either have one teammate here or window. I believe that's a quite good play to get an early kill if you know that the players used to play under, like nip impact. These guys could do this with a nip impact because the girls were playing under quite often. Although something that I like, it's what the girls did in like early round. They had at the time they had like one here, one short, and one there was too short. But even if they have one window, I really like this setup here because first you have plenty of crossfires. Like this player can watch under, you can watch mid, like something. You can watch the players pushing here. she can like molotov here or whatever to don't have to carry the under, and they can have three different players watching mid. Like you can, I really like this setup because you can do plenty of things up with this setup. They are towards ramp, pushing palace. Someone forgot about this guy. Let's see what happened there. I wasn't paying attention. Okay, just jump spotting. Oh yeah, it was the timing there. Gave info, yeah, Nick happily got the kill. Some plays. Yeah, some too much death up there, but still a trades. In my opinion, if there are a trade, I mean, obviously I mind losing the players, but if there are a trade, I don't think it's a huge prejudice up there. This last round, awesome, Jennica and Nayomy flashes, and eventually miscommunication in nothing. Let's see what happens. Nayomy flash. Mia flash as well. Okay, so this is why I wondered about miscommunication. I ask you to pay attention to this sector here, the middle sector of the map. Oh, that's not good. Okay, so basically there was a kill up there, and in this moment you had like 4 players mid. You have, I believe it's Ramziin and conn. Yeah, it's Ramziin and conn, or stairs, I should say. And all those 4 players here, they were going towards mid. And for some reason, first Nayomy went back, and Mia was the only one actually clearing mid for some reason. Like, from 4 players, you just have 1 clearing. And guess what? The C4, and there was 1 player up there. Like, you have not much utility in this, but you have 4 up there. In that 1 round where it's 2v2 and where I believe it's Qiyarah, it was one of the twins that tied up here with the awper that killed Ramziin. That was here in the early round. I mean, I understand that you don't pushing because it's a 2v2 and you will kind of give them the space to enter the site, even though I still believe it would be good. But like in this specific round, it's a 4v3, so in max it would be a 1v1, because if this guy kills 1, obviously you have 2 people at least, those 2 are closer to trade it out. So I couldn't really understand why Mia died up there, because I'm not blaming Mia because she died obviously, but I just couldn't understand why the other 3 players didn't push or didn't clear mid with Mia. Because if you are a team pack up there, you are 4, you have the space, you have the possibility to check it out. If you have to retake, just retake. It's a 4v3, and you don't have much utility, but you have a flash. You can easily push. You have 1 player advantage, or in this case 2. So I was just really confused with all respect. I was just really quite confused in here why nobody supported Mia. Like Ramziin, I mean, wasn't in a great position, but you could just go in without a flash. Like it seems like I don't know. It was weird because as you see, there's everyone going towards top mid, and for some reason it seems like you click and your brain switches the play and everyone instantly fell back and Mia kept pushing away. Like it seems like Mia was using Internet Explorer and the click didn't process it and she kept going forward and the others went back for some reason. And in this specific case, obviously I didn't understand the play of the others, not the Mia. Because Mia was actually the one clearing, and guess what? There's the C4 up there. The guy the guy was behind. And well, now it's a two-player, one-player advantage. That will be zero-player advantage because someone will die underpass, underground, whatever you call out. So in this moment, you know that there was someone top mid, there was someone under, and your team is completely split. They know that you are together, but they kind of penetrated the team defense, the team setup, for just one detail, that was having four players pushing towards one direction. And for some reason, I don't know if it was IGL call out or if the players, okay, let's go back, whatever. I don't blame that call out if it was the situation, but at least just fully clear the spots. Like, you don't really need to come here. I'm not talking about the players clearing these spots here, or even on spawn. I'm just saying, like, you were around here, so just clear this space here. So just make sure, at least take a peek, because it was just Mia doing that, and actually there was the C4. Even if there wasn't, okay, at least you go, oh, there's nobody here. It could be someone just hiding up there or whatever, but at least you know there's nobody close, there's not the C4, there's no info, and you could fall back safely. Because in my opinion, the team played quite badly in there, because as I said a million times, there was absolutely no support for EA. In my opinion, Mia did the right thing in there, and the team should have supported her. Jennica had an insane kill up there. She's gonna die there, but there's a good timing for Ramziin up there, but still. Now it's a 2v1, the girls are playing quite together. This nade was massive from Nayomy. As you can see, the guy is 19 HP right now, so super low, and they will, I believe it's Nayomy that will get the kill, all fine. Okay, so let's see, I believe. Okay, so the guy left, there's not much to say. Something that I will just say about the stats, it's what I wanted to show. Okay, so first, and this is not super important, it's just some personal ideas, it's not about the gameplay itself, so I would say it's the less important part of this video. It's not really analysis, it's just my personal opinion. But usually in the competitions, especially on ESL Impact, people used to watch those scores like this and this. And in this specific case, people would be like, oh, Amy and Ramziin played really bad. But then if you come here, you forgot about these stats here, and those. And I will say the same as the opponent team. Obviously, this guy, if you see, and the top fragger was even better stats, had even better stats. But people usually just care about the kills. Oh, they kill, like Nayomy killed 22, yes indeed, but she had less damage than Jennica. So sometimes the kills are not what reflects what the game was, because if you see Jennica, the second bigger kill scoreboard, and she had the biggest utility damage of NIP, not the game, but of NIP. She had the most enemies blind. If it resulted in flash assists, a few that I remember, but it's just some personal opinion that people should definitely understand more about the stats instead just watching the soft stats, as I would say, because it doesn't mean this player exactly sucks or something. Obviously, compared with the others, had a bad game, but just look, he almost had 1k damage and 350 was in utility damage. And the same goes for Ramziin. The damage was nice, was similar with me and not super far from the others. But she had 16 flashes, 16 enemy blind, my bad. She did a few utility damage, not anything bigger, but as you remember, she has the awper. She had some bad timing against the top fragger of the other team, so there was often runs where Ramziin was the first one dying to that guy. So sadly, she had not the best game, the best day to shine as she can do. Yannick, in other ways, she sometimes is not the top fragger. She used to be like middle fragger, sometimes bottom fragger, and that's other thing that people used to complain about those players when they have score like this or this, and eventually she can be the bottom fragger but have those stats, and people don't really care because people just watch, oh, killed 22, killed just died 12 times. But you should never forget the assists and the utility damage, the flash, because those 22 kills are amazing. Nayomy did incredibly well, not complaining with Nayomy or anybody on NIP. But if you see, if it was on Go, Nayomy would be on top for sure, because on Go there was no damage. But if you see, if you don't understand what it means, it basically just means that Nayomy killed like 5 players more, if my math is correct. But those 5 players didn't really add the HP enough to make it bigger damage. So Nayomy killed more people than Jennica, but those guys in general had less HP. So obviously you need to learn how to watch stats and don't judge the players as sometimes people do, especially if there are woman players. Usually people just complain and be toxic and whatever. And sometimes they are those making the support for the guys to make kills on face it or whatever. So just giving a final thought about this. About the teammates, about this game itself, it was fairly good, except this choke moment here. There was this also 2 runs up there that, I mean, I believe there were some bad decisions up there. I cannot blame the awper. The guy just left the awper going under. There was some decisions that if I was the coach or even the team analyst, I would point it out. I would just give my personal opinion. Although in this eco round in here, I would definitely do what I said. There's no need to go 1v1 against pistols, because yes, you obviously want to farm, you want to get the economy, whatever, on this side and punishing the CTs. But if you die, you are giving free guns, you are giving free economy for the guys, and you have plenty of utility. Don't be afraid to use the utility against pistols. Be afraid, yes, to lose the guns to pistols. Be afraid, yes, to give them possibility to win the round, because with all respect, but this was awful round. I believe this was the worst round of the entire match, and in general there were quite good rounds. This was a quite good round, a good answer, and those in here as well, they were quite good answers as well. So in my opinion, whenever the girls played together, trades and whatever, it was quite good. When they didn't do that, I believe they struggled a little. That's enough for the coach to talk about it, and eventually the AGL. Obviously, they are not together for a long time. There are still things to be fixed, obviously, like in every team. Plus, this wasn't an impact match. It was ESEA match. Obviously, it's a little random, especially on Mirage. Everyone knows how to play Mirage, not how to play well, but how to play in general. Everyone knows. So obviously, you have to expect something less correct. Let's call it that way. Anyways, this was a quite good match. Despite this moment here where they shook a little, there was not a moment where you say, okay, they were struggling heavily, they almost lost the match, it was a close match. It was not a far match indeed, but whenever they were struggling the most, they actually managed to get back the match, to get back in control, to get back in the lead, and they did just close it out. It was massive, and I congratulate every Nip Impact player for that, because this was some choke moment. Like they were having incredible runs up there, and the girls just managed to fixing the stuff and they won the round. So it was amazing. I will eventually show that to the NIP plays. I will set this as a private whenever I post on YouTube, not literally a public video. I'll just put it private, so if people want to watch it, and give me some sort of feedback. Just go ahead, no matter what feedback there is. If you disagree with some opinion of me, just let me know, because obviously I'm talking with things that I assumed, with things that I realized, and not literally with the info that you had. Especially, I believe this round where the awper went flashed, there was Ramziin and someone, he went 100 and gave a 6 shot to Jennica. I don't know if you call that out or not, but I was just assuming, and I was giving like possibilities. If that happened, they, in my opinion, they should do that. If that didn't happen, they should do differently. I'm just giving you my opinions, so nothing like punishing. I also believe it was nothing like rude or something, but if it was, I'm sorry, not really meaning to be rude with anybody. Anyways, just once again, congratulate for the match. Quite good match there, and hopefully you win the next match, which I believe it's Sunday question mark. So tomorrow, um, I will think if I will watch any other match or do any video like Impact or some Cash Cup, Impact Cash Cup or something. I will wonder, and something, just let me know about the feedback. And thank you.